So another venue change for the Fever. Our regular season game on June 27th at the Dallas Wings is moving to American Airlines Center. If you didn't know, the American Airlines Center capacity is 20,000. I'm gonna tell you why this game's gonna sell out. Paige Becker I think she already pretty much said she's gonna go to the W after this year. And I think June 27th, if I'm not mistaken, is her first matchup against it's the first matchup against CC. So that game's gonna sell out. That's a game everybody been wanting to see, especially at the pro level. So that's a pretty big game right there, if you ask me. It's wild to think that the next big game in Dallas, they're supposed to be a NBA Finals team. Like they're supposed to be a contender. But since they got rid of Luca, nobody's really going to Dallas games these days. But it's crazy that a women's basketball game, a WNBA basketball game, is probably gonna do just as good as the Dallas Mavs playing in the NBA Finals. It's crazy to think about. This pretty big deal. But Paige, she had this vid come out the other day. I'm gonna play this.
I can't believe my time here at UConn is coming to an end. It's been everything I ever dreamt of as a kid. I wanted to come here and wear this jersey with pride, and it's been an amazing journey. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I just can't believe I'm never gonna wear this jersey again, but that's because we have some exciting things coming soon.
I got UConn making a run in the tournament. I don't think they win it this year. If I had to take a guess, to be honest, there's a lot of good teams. South Carolina, USC, Notre Dame's a sleeper. Even Iowa is a sleeper too. You know, so especially with the route they have to potentially get to the Natty. So it'll be a tough road. It'll be a tough road. But if she gets it, I'll be happy for it. That'll be dope. On another note, Briana Turner arrives at the Fever facility and stuff. I'm gonna play some of this.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Beautiful color navy, some gold and red accents. Back to number 11, my college number. Cool.
This is her interview right here.
How are you feeling about being in Indiana and joining the team?
I'm really excited. I followed a lot of these players throughout their college careers and professional careers, so it's kind of like full circle moment to be on the same team with a lot of these players again.
Tell me what it was like that, what went into your decision to come here and join what's being built here at the Fever?
I think that the front office and the staff just really had a vision in place, and I felt that I could really complement their vision from the players. You got players like Kelsey Mitchell that was drafted here, that's been here this whole entire time, and kind of seen the Indiana Fever built from the ground up.
Why she sounds so nervous? Sounds nervous as hell. The other people sounded so confident. She's stuttering. Like, watch.
You got players like DB, who's going to be a future Hall of Famer, who deserves way more flowers than she's gotten, that I think is going to be a great compliment. Natasha Howard, I think one of the most athletic forwards in the league. Aaliyah Boston, she's young, but her ceiling is so high. Lexie's also been here a few years, so that's exciting. Sid Colson, one of the most recent players to win a championship, so just bringing that mindset to the team is going to be great. You have Damiris Dantas, who's such a great stretch big that can really just change how the defense guards you. Sophie Cunningham, just a high energy player that can also stretch the floor as well. Jalen Brown, who went undrafted but found her way into the league last year, and I think to do that is just like remarkable. And of course you have Caitlin. Like, she had such a phenomenal rookie season, so many great accolades, and I think the jumping from season 1 to season 2 players can also make a really big jump, so I'm excited to see her growth from year 1 and year 2, and she hasn't reached her ceiling yet either, so I'm really excited to watch her growth as well.
Talk about you on the court. Like, what sort of attributes do you think you're going to bring, and where will you, add to the Fever from last year to this year?
Yeah, I think I'm really just like a calming presence. I feel like I never get too high or get too low. People are like, why don't you smile more? Why don't you get excited? I'm like, I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. Like, I feel like I'm really an observer. But I am really competitive as well. I like to run the floor, like to play defense, like to win. And I think the Fever was a place to be if I wanted to win.
Obviously, Notre Dame alum. Just how does it feel to be back in the state of Indiana? And, would you expect some fans, some Irish fans to be out? What's that looking like for you?
Yeah, the fandom was great when I was in South Bend, and I know obviously Fever fans are known to fill up Gainbridge Fieldhouse, so I'm really excited for that. I mean, I would say Indiana is such a big basketball state. The fan bases, they go full out for their teams. I've only been there a couple of days, and I've been stopped out in the public. People asking, where do you play for? I say the Fever. They're like, oh my God, the Fever! Like, and they get really excited. So it's really fun to have a community that's so excited about their local sports team.
She sounds like when you prepared for a job interview. Bro, the Fever have the best fan base in women's basketball. Of course, you're on the other side, post whatever. But I feel like once you join the Fever, they always show love. I haven't seen an active player not like being in Indiana. So Lexie Hall and Team Rose are your first, champions. So congrats to them.
And I was lightheaded as hell because I was cheering with Chelsea a little too long. But after that, Chelsea just gave me words of encouragement like, hey, take a breath, make the free throw. We getting this shit. It's very ironic that we win on a free throw because we took some losses to a free throw. So it was good to give one back. That's all I got to say about that.
I knew they were going to put 2 on the ball. A lot of times I was like, Z, if you just roll, I'm going to hit you every time. If you mix it up with a pop, I'm going to pass it to you. You can knock down a 3, whatever.
That
Man.
back one behind the head was insane. Can we talk about that? Can we have a moment? That was crazy. Man.
Yeah. I mean, I had to set it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. All right, my bad. My bad.
No, you good. Z was so efficient tonight, man. She was huge. Getting inside the paint, rolling, playing defense. Man, I was just really proud of her. She was sprinting into screens, making herself available, and she knew I would pass her the basketball if she was open.
Chelsea, I just wanted to ask, just with the way that the W season ended for you and the injuries that you battled, how satisfying is this? And was there any extra motivation to show out?
Hell yeah, there was motivation. Last year was hard, man. It was rough. When I came back, I still wasn't 100%. A lot of people understood that. Some people thought I was. Man, so I just put the work in, and I just do my job, and then I talk after winning. I mean, I don't talk before then. Just do my job and want to compete. Want to compete and make others better, honestly. That's always been my goal, and I was able to do that. And so, yeah, I had a little chip on my shoulder, and that $50K on the line for sure.
Incentives, man. Incentives have been working for them all year long. It don't matter if it's $12, $25, or $50,000.
I had a team behind me. She's slow walking in there, but Jerica Thomas back there. Yeah, she seen me mad, cry, everything, and coming back from injury. So always a team surrounding you to make you better. So
no bullshit. When we saw the little shit on Twitter, we saw it. You know what I did? I said, I already know how Nola is because she be talking that talk. So I said, let me send it to Nola, right? I said, Nola, hang it in the locker room. Period. So we could walk in there and get dressed. And we see it every single day. And you know what was under it? Hold this. You know what I put under and put 3 lines under it? Unknown. Somebody said they put a picture of Chelsea up and said unknown. What? DR. We know who, everybody in our locker room, we know what we were capable of, and we know what we could do. What we do?
Yeah, what we do?
What we do? Number one, inaugural season, shout out to Unrivaled. Unrivaled. Number one.
Guys are going home with $50,000 apiece. What are we gonna do with that?
my son needs some milk.
Right. My son needs some shoes from Flight Club.
And man, this season it's been long, but it went by so fast. And so, first season there's gonna be bumps and bruises and in the road, but I mean, I think it was successful. A lot of fans came out. There's a lot of energy behind it. I know people are excited for next season, so don't take that too far. So I'm just happy that obviously when you win, you have a different appreciation and a joy about it. But it was a great first season.
So also for the Fever, they just dropped this, literally just dropped this, but Briana Turner and Caitlin getting reps. About to be nice. But that's that. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. Always, it's your boy.